Hello fellow riders, Phil here with the YOW Jaybay 33-inch wheelbase. Hello fellow riders, this is Phil. I've got a bit of a surprise for you. I've gone and got myself a YOW Surfskate. So this is the unboxing of my YOW Jaybay 33-incher. Sounds rude. Right, here we go. So, let's see what this is like. Get in here. Oh, look at that. Very, very, very nice, all packed up. We've got a YOW sticker. This is gonna be great. I'll probably put that on something. Right, here we go. Wow, look at that. We'll get rid of this. Get this out. Ooh. Ooh, that's much sexier than I'd imagined. So this is the YOW Surfskate, and it is a Jaybay, as you can see. Right, let's get rid of this. So this is my new Surfskate from YOW. It's a 33-inch deck, and isn't it beautiful? When I ordered this, my main thing was that I wanted to have a slightly bigger wheelbase than my loaded balsa, because it's brilliant, but I kind of wanted something with a bit more of a longer wheelbase. But if you look at this, the graphics are really quite pretty, really beautiful. The wheels are more of a honey color than I expected. It just looks so well done. The paint job is beautiful. So here's the YOW thing. Let's just take that off, shall we? Finished. Boo. So the grip tape's really nice. It's got a really nice yellow line around it, and yeah, it's quite impressive. I've never had a surf skate or a skateboard before with a pointed surf-like kind of style and shape, so that'll be really interesting. The kicktail kind of goes off in a round kind of way. It's a bit like the loaded balsa in that respect, except actually I think it's got a long tail, which I was really hoping to get. Doesn't it look beautiful with this amazing graphics? They kind of feel like it's the 60s or 70s inspired kind of theme going on, but I actually really like it in the flesh. I was a bit kind of worried about it when I bought it, but I didn't buy it for the looks. I bought it for the wheelbase and the style of deck, because I wanted something with a good tail and an all right kind of concaves to lock me in. But in the flesh, I think this thing looks absolutely stunning. It's really nicely made. The quality is really high. The paintwork is brilliant. I thought it was more of a kind of printed sticker, but actually it kind of feels like they've actually just sprayed this look on with paint onto the surface of the wood itself, which I think is actually really good. So let's talk about the dimensions. So yes, it is the Jaybay 33, and in that name is a hint to what it is. It's a 33-inch long deck from end to end, and it's got a wheelbase of 19 inches. Thus hopefully giving me a little bit more stability and speed in the carving. The width is 9.85 inches from side to side, and the nose is 3.5 inches. The tail which I was really interested in, having a good size on because I want to learn how to do a switch and manuals and things like that, is 6.12 inches in length. And the wheels, I think they might be, yeah, they are. They're YOW's own brand, but they do feel really good quality. Obviously, I've not been on them yet. There's absolutely no wear on these PU rubbers. The wheels are in a diameter of 66 millimeters, and they've got a durometer of 80A, which means they're kind of somewhere in the middle of soft and slidey, so it's kind of a good middle ground. So what do I think about this? God, it's stunning, isn't it? I mean, I can't wait to try this out. That's where we'll be going next. We'll probably go either to the beach or to Roke Park, my two favourite haunts for surf skating, and we'll have a go. All I can also say is, let's go and try this out. It looks really good. I've never been on a Meraki truck before, so this should be interesting. I hope it makes me a better surf skater and possibly to be able to do some infinity loops. Right then, let's go! Out of the studio now, and I've got my YOW Jaybay. As you can see, the wheels have not been touched. They are pristine, so I have not even tried to go out on this yet. So this is my first impression after the unboxing. I won't push it hard because I need to wear in these wheels before I can actually really do some stuff. But this will be like a first go. So yeah, quite excited. Never used Meraki truck before. I haven't adjusted this, it's exactly the same as it was out of the box. I haven't really warmed up, literally just got off the unicycle, and we'll see what it's like. Not even sure where to put my feet, where the pivot point is. So, wish me luck, here we go. Quite wibbly. Whoa, whoa. Wow, okay. Whoa. It is very loose compared to the CX. Oh, but you can quite easily get it carving. God, blimey, I'm not used to this. That's insane. I wonder what it's like on the back turn. Oh, blimey, that turn is so acute. Oh, that's really good though. Right. Whoa, wow. It's so good, but like, definitely got some getting used to do. It doesn't seem to have the same push, but it has a much steeper turning angle, which I think, wow, in many ways, is going to be really good for doing a figure of eight, the infinity loop. So I'll probably spend a week or two getting used to this, and then I might take it out and do the figure of eight after I've done another go on my loaded Carver CX Balsa, because I started that infinity loop on that. I kind of want to learn it on that, but just from 2 minutes on this, I can already tell it's going to be better than the CX trucks for doing infinity loop, because it's just got such a tight turn. I'm totally not used to it, so let's give it another go. And then I might go to another place after that to see where it is, what it's like on different terrain in different areas once I've worn in these wheels. Already kind of looks like they're getting there. That might just be dirt though. So, right, here we go. that turning circle is absolutely insane. Oh, it does give a really nice carve once you get used to that angle. See, the thing is the angle of the board is greater than on the CX. It really does lean over. I suppose you could say more like a surfboard, but not that I know, I don't surf. But it does tend to have that lean, which means it seems to be easier to do the back turn with a pump than the CX, because on the CX you're not leant over as much and you don't have the angle to push as hard. Whereas just 5 minutes now, I guess, on this, it's, I can already tell the back turn's going to be easier because you have more of a tilted back platform to push off of the back foot. So yeah, I'm quite excited about this. Right, okay. Really steep turn though. Doesn't perhaps have quite the same rebound as the CX with the riptide bushings on it, but it definitely has more of a lean angle so you can attack it more. Where are we going? Here we are in my usual place to learn how to do surf skating tricks because it is flat, and I am with my Jaybay. Now, I had a first go by the Stadium Elite, but there wasn't the same amount of clearance and flat ground that I would really like to try this out on, so let's see what it's like. Right. Oh, the lean on this is so nice. Kind of feels much more flowy than the CX trucks, but at the same time, I'm not sure it quite has the same propulsion because of the rebound. But the rebound on this is really nice. But it's the lean that you get from these Meraki front truck, that's just kind of a little bit amazing me, if I'm honest, because like the lean means you can do slower speed carving, woohoo! Except when you jackknife it, a bit easier, because with the CX, because you don't have that same lean, it's kind of makes you feel like you're going to fall off it. But with this, the lean really does give you a bit of security. Still got to get that low. The back one. It's a bit squeaky. I can change that with some riptides, pivot cups, and maybe some riptide bushings as well. But wow, this is so nice. I really do have to learn to do an infinity loop at some point there. And I think this is probably the Surfskate to do it on. See, it leans so much better. That angle of attack. This is a beautifully flowy little deck. Well, it's actually 19 inches, so I suppose it's not too little. But, oh, I love it. No mistake getting this one then. Oh, fantastic. So, first thoughts on the YOW Jaybay. I think the wheels are a bit ground in now, so I could probably work a bit harder on them. Wow, I mean, it's beautiful. It's got a few squeaks. Like I said, I could probably get rid of that with some riptide bushings and pivot cups, which I'll probably do next. Overall, I don't know, it kind of feels much less steady than the CX trucks, but way more flowy. I'm really excited about this. I think it's going to be a great addition to my skateboards that I have in my quiver. Like I said, I think this will probably be more for flat ground stuff. I think the CX trucks will kind of shine on a pump track and a skate park. And like I said, I feel like, because I've got rip tides in my CX trucks already, you know, bushings and pivot cups, the nipples, I kind of feel like it's probably still better for forward propulsion because you've got so much rebound and you don't really need to do really tight turns when you're just pumping. So that's possibly quite good for just pumping around, because this seems to generate slightly less speed, but with a much more angle and a much more kind of tipping state angle of attack when you're turning. So I think this is just going to be absolutely beautiful doing surf skate moves, working on the flat, and just flow. It's brilliant. Right, see where we can go now. I might try this down by the sea because it's a bit hot here. Yeah, just to finish off the video. Right then, see you soon. Been out a little bit more. I've come down to the beach now because it's beautiful. I thought I'd just give you another view of what it could be like. The first ride on this beautiful skateboard. Right, let's go. Really nice. So it's got that amazing turn. So I do think it's going to be better for this kind of work, you know, on a nice kind of thing here. Actually, what I really quite like is the tail, which is one of the reasons why I went for it, because my loaded doesn't seem to have a very long one, and this one's a bit longer. So I think for slides and manuals and tic-tacs and things like that, I'll be able to use this a bit better than the other one, the loaded. Right, let's go on. It's got some good push. The cornering is amazing. It's got some really nice lean. It really does have some whoopah. But yeah, really good. Love this thing. Oh, not bad for doing that either. Right then, I think we'll wait for another day and do some more with this. That was the first ride after the unboxing, and we'll go from there.